So yeah, hello everyone. Welcome to our first video of the prompt engineering series. So by the end of this video, like you will understand what actually prompt is and why prompting matters, how basically all these AI models responded and the real world use case and the difference between the bad prompting and a good prompting, right? And trust me, after this video, you will never talk to the AI in the same way again. Okay, so let's go to the first section and here. Let me open this series part. Okay, so the first question of this series is what is prompt engineering. So like it sounds fancy, right? Like some NASA level AI science something like, but honestly it's much simpler. So prompt engineering basically means designing better prompt to get better AI response. That's it. So it's basically learning how to communicate with AI properly. No AI research, no machine learning, no deep mathematics understanding, just a smart communication with AI LLM models, right? So like simple formula of the prompt engineering is like if you give bad input or bad command, you will get bad output. That's all. If you get good command, good input, then you will get better output from the same AI, right? So different prompt can result in different results. That's it. So better if I'll give one example, so let's suppose I'm a manager of a company and one intern I have had, which is like one and a smart intern. Okay, so let's suppose I'll just ask him create a website to him. So like they will, he will just give some vague response, like vague expression, right? Because we haven't clear anything. We just asked to create a website, but he's not aware which type of website we have to create, what all functionality we have to give, right? So same way, like AI, we can consider it as a smart intern where we have to give the command and we will get some good response from him. So in order to get the good response from AI, then we have to at least communicate in better way. We have to give proper like details of the requirement. Then in that case, that intern will give me the proper output, right? Instead of that vague response and expression, right? So, like coming to the second question, what is a prompt? So basically, we can say similar way. Prompt is a command that we are going to give to the AI models to get some good response. So let's say in the example here we have given write a short story about a robot learning to paint. So here we have like given a proper request, like we need a short story about a robot learning to paint, right? Then we will get the better response in this scenario, right? But let's suppose here we have said just write a short story, right? Then what AI will understand, like on which topic we have to write, whether we have to write a like longer story or shorter story, how much length will be there of that story, that this much questions will be there, like, right? And even AI will get confused, even a normal person will get confused, like if someone said write a shorter story but we don't provide any topic, any details and all, right? Similar way AI also works. So that is the prompt basically, that we are going to give the command or some instruction, right? So right. And why prompt matters, because let's suppose if we ask someone to do some task and even we haven't give the clarity, then we will get the output like that only, like that is not as expected whatever we wanted, right? So in that case, that's why prompt matter in the AI scenario, right? To get the quality and clarity of your prompt directly affect the quality of the AI response. So like a well structured prompt we need to provide to the AI in order to get the well structured output as expected. Be precise, always be creative, and always to the point, so we will get the efficient response from the AI model, right? So that's why prompt is really matter here. So coming to the point, like how AI responds. So basically AI models like GPT, Cloud A, Ollama, something like that. So they will basically analyze the prompt that we are giving. They understand the context that basically user wanted, and then they generate the response based on a pattern that they have been trained. Right. So there are a huge amount of the data they have got trained. So based on whatever prompt we are giving, they will get analyze, and based on that they will provide the response. So if we provide a better prompt, we will get the better result, right? So these are three process we can see, like input process, that's the prompting. Second process, like basically comes under the GPT or LLM, that understand the context that we have to provide, and the response generation. So these are the three processes basically AI respond. Okay, so coming to the real world examples, so let's say content creation. So one sample example, we can say write a blog post about sustainable living for millennials, right? Then we will get a better response from the AI for this topic, because we have given the exact sustainable living for millennial topic. So they can create a blog based on that, right? Is for the part of code generation, like we have written create a Python function to calculate Fibonacci number. So we have clarified, like we need a program in Python language to calculate a Fibonacci number, so they can give the proper response. In case if we don't provide the language, we don't provide the for which function we have to written, right, then AI will be confused what we have to do, right? So proper response, in order to get a proper response, we have to provide the proper prompt, right? In some example of business has analyzed the market trend of electric vehicle in 2024. So here we have provided the complete detail, like for which year we want the market trend. So it will provide, right? In case if we don't provide the year, or we don't provide the trend of which part we need, then AI will confuse, right? So that's what prompting is mandatory, to give the proper prompt, right? In case of learning, we can say like example of quantum physics to a 10-year-old. Explain quantum physics to a 10-year-old. So in that way, like they will create the context, they will easily make the example based on the 10-year-old. So basically it will create a context based for a 10-year child, and how it will get, they will get easily understand the context. In that way they will create and respond back, right? Fine. So coming to the next part, good versus bad prompt. So here we can see one example I mentioned, write something. So what we have to write, right? This question is too vague, right? What we have to do, anyone is getting confused. Even as a person, if you ask someone to write something, what they will write, right? They will get confused. Similar way, AI is also reacting. Okay, so in order to get a response correctly, so we need to provide a good prompt. So alternate of this one, we can see write a 500 word article about the benefits of the meditation of software developers, including scientific studies and practical tips. So here we can see like prompt is a specific, detailed, and guides toward a desired output. So what basically we want the response in 500 words only, right? The topics that we have given, okay, based on the like recent scientific research and all, we want all details. So AI will research all that, create the context, and send us the response. So this comes under a good prompt, right? So these all are topics that we need to aware about this. So while doing the prompt engineering part, prompting to the any AI models. So coming to the example part, let's say I'm opening a ChatGPT. Okay, so I'm just giving a practical example. So let's suppose I'll ask GPT. So write an essay. Let's say write an essay. So this is not a good command, right? Like good prompt. Let's see what it will respond. So here we can see, like we basically want like if we ask something, we will get the response directly. But here even AI got confused. We haven't provided any topic, we haven't provided any length, we haven't provided any style of what part of the essay we need to create, right? So that is comes under the bad prompting. Even in this place, what we'll do, let's now give the good prompt to the AI. So let's write an essay on teacher in 500 words. Okay, let's see what it will respond. So yeah, here you can see after giving the good prompt, we are directly getting the response. They are not asking any vague question, nothing else. Okay, we have provided a context with whatever requirement we have. They have provided a result in 500 words, right? So that's why like prompting is necessary to be a good one in order to get the correct response. Otherwise, like you will ask again, they will AI will respond some question, then again you will respond somewhere, like respond to AI, then AI will ask again something if they have the confusion. Then after like it will be repeating process, and it will like you will even get exhausted, like AI is not able to give the correct answer whatever I needed. So in order to get the correct and exact answer, we need to give the good prompt. So that's all about this good prompt and bad prompt, and that's all is what prompt engineering. Okay. That's all about the prompt engineering. So prompt engineering all about the mastering the art of communication with the AI to get the exact and best results, right? So that's all for the today's playlist. So let's see you on the next video. Bye.